Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to be here today to talk about how to create an M.Ed. Synopsis quickly. This is the first slide, so I want to start by introducing the topic with enthusiasm. We'll be covering the essentials of crafting a strong synopsis for your M.Ed program. In this presentation, you'll learn some useful tips and guidelines to make the process faster and easier. Let's get started. Today, I want to talk about the importance of a synopsis for an M.Ed course. Essentially, it's a concise summary that highlights your research focus, objectives, and methods. Think of it as your roadmap. It helps clarify your study's direction and makes it easier for your advisors to understand and approve your plan. A well-crafted synopsis is more than just a summary. It provides a clear plan that guides your entire research process. It ensures you stay focused and organized as you move forward. In this presentation, I'll cover the essentials for preparing an effective synopsis, what to include and how to present it. By the end, you'll have a solid understanding of how to create a synopsis that not only guides your work, but also impresses your advisors. Let's take a moment to understand what a synopsis really is. A synopsis is essentially a brief summary that captures the core of a story or a concept. It highlights the main points, the key characters, and the central theme, giving the audience a clear idea of what the content is about. When we talk about understanding a synopsis, we're focusing on grasping its purpose, to convey the essence of a larger work in a concise way. This is important because, whether you're pitching an idea, preparing a report, or analyzing a story, a well-crafted synopsis helps communicate the main message quickly and effectively. It connects to our overall theme by emphasizing clarity and precision in communication. So, understanding how to craft and interpret a synopsis is a vital skill in presenting ideas clearly and engagingly. A synopsis is essentially a brief overview of your research project. It outlines the core problem you're addressing, the goals you aim to achieve, and the methodology you'll use to reach those goals. Its main purpose is to give a clear and structured plan that guides your entire research process. By doing this, it helps reviewers understand your project at a glance and convinces them of its value and significance. Think of the synopsis as a roadmap. It's there to ensure everyone is on the same page from the start. This brief summary is crucial because it sets the tone for your entire presentation and demonstrates that your research is well thought out and organized. So, when you're crafting your synopsis, focus on making it concise, clear, and compelling, aligning it with the overall theme of your work. Let's take a closer look at the synopsis, which provides a clear overview of the entire study. It includes the title, introduction, literature review, research questions, methodology, and expected outcomes. Each of these components is crafted to be concise yet comprehensive, giving us a complete snapshot of what the research is all about. The goal here is to make sure that each part connects smoothly, highlighting the most important concepts while keeping the overall theme in focus. This slide is really about showing how all these elements come together to form a cohesive picture of the study's purpose and direction. The synopsis is a crucial part of the M.Ed course because it clearly outlines your research plan. It serves as a roadmap, helping you stay focused and organized throughout your study. Additionally, a well-prepared synopsis is key to securing approval from your advisors or committee members. It also guides your research process, making sure you stay on track and cover all necessary components. Most importantly, investing time in crafting a strong synopsis can save you time in the long run and significantly enhance the overall quality of your research. So, think of it as the foundation that supports your entire project. Now, let's talk about the steps to write a synopsis. First, it's important to understand that a good synopsis should clearly convey the main idea of your work while being concise and engaging. As you draft, focus on highlighting the core themes and key points, but do so in a way that feels natural and conversational. Remember, the goal is to make it easy for your audience or reader to grasp what your project is about without getting lost in unnecessary details. Connecting these points to the overall theme of your presentation helps reinforce your message and keeps everything cohesive. So, keep these guidelines in mind and you'll be well on your way to crafting an effective and compelling synopsis. When choosing a topic for your research, it's important to focus on something that is clear and specific to your field. You want to make sure it's relevant and meaningful, so it can guide your entire project effectively. The title should be concise, capturing the essence of your research aim without being too long or complicated. A well-crafted title helps set the direction and makes it easier for others to understand what you're investigating. Remember, this step really lays the foundation for your entire synopsis, so taking the time to select a focused and relevant topic is crucial. It's all about aligning your research with your overall goals and making sure your audience can grasp the core idea right from the start. When organizing your synopsis, it's essential to divide it into clear sections: introduction, objectives, literature review, methodology, and expected outcomes. This structure helps keep your presentation focused and makes your research plan easier to follow. Keep your explanations concise but thorough, making sure each section logically connects to the overall theme. Remember, the goal is to communicate your research plan effectively, so highlight the most important concepts and ensure your flow feels natural and engaging. This approach will help your audience understand your project clearly and see how all the pieces fit together. Let's talk about some tips for clarity and precision. First, it's important to explain key points thoroughly, but in a conversational way. This helps your audience understand easily. Next, highlight the most important concepts so they stand out. Connecting these points to the overall theme keeps your message focused. Remember, clear and simple language makes your presentation more professional and effective. By following these tips, you'll communicate your ideas more confidently and clearly. A concise and clear synopsis is absolutely essential when it comes to successful M.Ed research. It serves as a roadmap, giving a snapshot of your study so that everyone understands the core purpose and direction. By outlining your research clearly, you help keep your focus sharp and on track throughout the process. Plus, having a